What's up, guys, and welcome to today's video. And today we're going to be taking a look at Oliver Bierhoff in the first part of a two-part review with Bierhoff and Brema. Before I get into the specifics, guys, I want to give a huge shout out to Aqua Biggs for requesting Bierhoff. I've got a pretty long list of requested reviews, guys, so I'm going to try my best to get to your request. Now, I once again have my team in a 4-3-3 fourth variation formation, and guys, this team played amazing for me. In the 6 games I played, I did not lose once. I even made a kid with this team do this. But on a serious note, this team played amazing for me, and I was so surprised by Bierhoff's play. His stats aren't that appealing, but this dude is an absolute animal. He definitely came through when I needed him. Let's take a look at his face card stats. 76 pace, 83 shot, 62 passing, 73 dribbling, and 74 physical. He also has a medium work rate with a 4-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves. He also has that 6'3" stature. You can definitely feel his presence on the field. I did score 7 goals with 2 assists in 6 games played. It does say 7 there, but a kid quit as soon as he popped into my game. Maybe he saw my team and he didn't feel like playing me. I'm not sure. But anyways, Bierhoff definitely surprised me as his face card stats really don't represent his in-game play. But I was super pleased with how he played for me. And without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and look at his in-game stats and the highlights thereafter. Bierhoff's in-game stats, guys: 88 attack positioning, 85 jumping, 87 reactions, as well as 77 ball control, 89 finishing, 93 heading accuracy, 83 shot power. He does have that 4-star weak foot, 3-star skill moves, medium work rate, the poacher aerial threat specialities, as well as no traits, unfortunately. I was surprised, though, at how bad these in-game stats are, guys. With how Bierhoff actually plays, I really liked playing with him a lot. So we're going to go ahead and get into some gameplay now. And before I get into the pros and cons of this card, I just want to give a little history on Bierhoff. For those of you who don't know, he was the first to score the first golden goal in a major international tournament, and that was Euro 96 final for Germany. At the club level, he had success in the Serie A with Udinese as well as Milan. So now that you know a little bit about him, let's get into Bierhoff's pros and cons. My first pro for this card is his finishing. It felt like this guy finished nearly every chance he was given, and he was just so reliable. When I say this, I just can't believe it, because in the past FIFAs, I've never really even played with him or gave him a shot because of his face card stats just look so ugly. Why spend a couple $100K when you can buy this guy with similar stats, a guy with similar stats for less than 10K? But trust me, guys, Bierhoff is worth all the 200K that I spent on him. His finishing is superb, and I knew that when the ball was at his feet towards goal, he was going to put it in the back of the net. Second is his ball control, or a more informal way to call it would be his touch. When receiving passes from his teammates, Bierhoff takes it and it looks like it never hits his foot. Almost as he just takes the pass in stride like it's nothing. I found this hard to believe that he would play like this well, because he had a 73 dribbling rating and 3-star skills, which is pretty poor. But to my surprise, he handled the ball very well, and I found that Bierhoff was surprising me a lot throughout this review. There is his strength. In relation to the ball, in relation to his ball control and touch, even though Bierhoff only has a 74 physical rating, he felt very strong on the ball and was definitely a hassle for defenders to get off the ball. He held up play very nicely, and this made him a bigger threat than he already was. With his medium attacking rate, you can often find him at the top of the box, near the defenders, and he really does a good job of going through or around these defenders to get a good angle at goal, as you can see right there. Now, I only have one con for Bierhoff, and to be quite honest, in this FIFA, it really isn't a big one. In past FIFAs, it might have been, but this is his pace. He only has a 76 pace rating, which really isn't that good, and I admit sometimes he does feel kind of slow. But you really don't need a ton of pace, like I said, and this definitely suits Bierhoff's play. But don't expect Bierhoff to break away into the open like a Aubameyang. No one will catch him, because it just won't happen. That's just not his style of play. But this is why I think that his medium attacking work rate actually plays to his advantage. So he's not as high. He can kind of sit back and wait, get the ball, and kind of work his way through the defenders to get a good shot on goal. Like I said, I was super surprised by Bierhoff throughout this whole review. But this is now going to take me into the overall summary of Oliver Bierhoff's card, and I think that out of a 10 scale rating, Bierhoff deserves a 9 out of 10. Super shocking. I thought it was going to be in the 6 or 7s, to be honest. His pros and cons are listed, as well as the goals and assists I had in the games played. He surprisingly had a ton of upside, and I was very pleased with how Bierhoff played. His face card stats definitely don't represent his in-game play. So I really liked Bierhoff, I'm going to be completely honest. Up next for my reviews, guys, is the second part of this double review, and that is for Brema. And a little sneak peek towards Brema, guys. This dude is the free kick king. Some nasty free kicks I scored in this next review. So make sure to wait and check that one out. I'm really excited to get that review out soon. Then we have Haji, Pires, Larson, Figo, and Owen. I'm going to try to get these out as fast as I can, guys. I've had multiple requests for Crespo. Like I said, he's really expensive, as well as Van Basten. These two are very expensive. And like I said earlier, or in another review, if anyone is ever feeling generous and has a player that is pretty expensive on their account, is willing to let me use them for 6 games, that'd help out a ton with getting these reviews of more expensive players out. If not, I'm going to try to review these guys to the best of my ability as soon as possible. But it is going to be a busy week with school and whatnot. But I'm going to try to get out as many as I can. Feedback is always appreciated, guys, and if you're feeling crazy, hit that like or subscribe button. I appreciate you guys checking out this video, and until next time, guys, I will talk to you later.